Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to our community board. But Gary suggested we call it Wise Next this week. So let's go with that. And in this,
Or maybe community call is also a good word.
okay,
Community call,
hmm,
community meeting.
yeah,
What's next? Kind of like this week, yeah, kind of anything like that.
hmm,
Because the, it could like it could be the board, but board is more like there are two types of boards, and normally people assume like boards. It's like the place where
hmm,
kind of the decisions are made, and we are not making kind of like decisions officially.
okay,
It's like what we do. It's like more kind of a discussion.
hmm,
So probably community call is a good word. Jitsi, by the way, Jitsi calls community call.
oh, okay,
Jitsi developers, they
hmm,
have kind of their own community calls. Yes,
all
every
right,
week.
okay, thank you for that. So we have Gary, we
Uh,
have Natalia and Evans. And we're going to do like a recap of how the developments that we have the past week, and also any discussion that may arise, as well as questions, proposals, all that. Yeah, so welcome. Today, I want to mention we had a meeting on Monday, me and Gary and a developer called Eric, and we discussed about Odoo, also ERP Next, and he sent some proposals with which are I'm going to upload on Odoo users, so we'll be able to view all the
mm.
proposals that we've had in regards to the Odoo project as well.
So,
Mhm.
so, so just kind of to like refresh,
Yeah.
Kevin found after our like looking for Odoo or ERP Next like developers through Upwork, and we had like several proposals,
Hmm.
but they're kind of pricier, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Kevin found some local developer who works with Odoo and ERP Next, and his advantages are basically, as far as I understand,
Hmm.
kind of two bigger advantages. Is he's more affordable,
Hmm.
and also he's local, so he is located in Eldoret. It
Correct.
means that kind of if we launch this project in Eldoret, like we probably need to have more people like Evans or like Eric who
Correct.
can
Correct.
come. Let's say if we have like on-site event,
Hmm.
come to kids, say kind of guys, I'm here. Look at me. I'm like you, right? I so kind of it is easier to connect, right?
Hmm.
So this is kind of another big piece. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also.
And we had the discussion. Look, to summarize the discussion is that he kind of he said like he can like propose he proposed to use kind of some platform to create the system where kids can like apply for like we can post the jobs, they can apply for jobs, our next jobs, right?
Yes.
And kind of and we can award the contracts and they can work, submit their work. And he said that it may take like a month,
Correct.
and I proposed like to start using as like just our Cinem Cyber as a prototype, like Weisneck Kitchen or something else. But then we will need a coordinator, someone who will handle, look at kind of all the proposals or posted the events, someone who will kind of manage, coordinate it as a kind of as initial prototype while Eric is working on kind of something else. Right? Did
Correct.
I summarize it correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be able to look at that probably tomorrow. Can I schedule this meeting tomorrow so that we go through all these proposals and decide on who we're going to go with?
It's fine with me.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow it is. And also, just to mention another advantage I liked about Eric, he mentioned that before moving to the next module, since he'll be developing it module by module, we have to be satisfied with the first module, and then he'll be able to proceed now to the next module. With I think it's a very good model to work with. So, in other developments, I'm doing like a series on how to get started with cnmcyber.com. And we did a first session of how to register. And just recently, we did another session of how to get started on Wise Next Kitchen. So the second video talks about how to find a welcome space, and then going through the welcome space, understanding why we are doing what we are doing, and then the next is going to locating the Wise Next space. This is where all the projects will be handled as of now. How to write a proposal, and how to execute a proposal and submit the proposal for closure. So, and then also we've talked about, which I think will be the third session of this series, is how to the proposals. Uh, this is the third proposal that the third session we're going to talk about the contact form proposal, which we're going to use like as a prototype of how to create a proposal, how to work on this proposal, how to collect requirements for this proposal and record the requirements and deliver on this project. So this will be the third session in this series, and we'll be able to probably by next week, Wednesday, we'll have this video up. Yeah, so yeah, that's it on my end.
This is this is great development.
Mhm,
I'm really happy that you are doing this,
mhm,
and this is like really needed. And we can see how it's needed with our Kisi project,
mhm.
because people came initially
Yeah.
and they were full of energy. They wanted to kind of to go, and basically, and they got lost in registration.
Mhm,
And it is good that you created this video, and they say it was helpful,
mhm.
but that time they already kind of the steam was lost, right? And they started kind of like slugging in,
Mhm.
and then they just kind of they got to the situation in which they just don't know what to do,
Yeah.
and they started like waiting and kind of and looking and thinking and kind of processing, and
Mhm.
just like be on the defense and just waiting what will happen. So if you create these videos that kind of they can be kind of helpful,
Yeah.
it will be cool. I also like to create kind of in this series. I also want you, like, and Natalia, to work on like on the sample as we discussed, to
Yes.
take one
Yes.
project, let's say
Mhm.
contact form project,
Correct.
and if you create the video how you succeeded to do this, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
This will be cool.
Mhm.
It will be a real example, because kind of one thing is a theory,
Mhm.
and then another thing is kind of real project, right? If you
Yeah.
record how you did it, it will be
Mhm.
helpful too.
Okay. All right. Yes. We'll do that. All right. Yes. So, aside from that,
I finished.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, aside from that, me and Eric, we tried to install the job module on our Odoo platform and discovered that yes, I had admin rights, but somehow this module was not installed in our system. So I had some help from Natalia, but still didn't manage to do this. But I believe Eric will be able to do it.
You again, like we had two different discussions about Odoo and ERP Next. You
Correct.
decided to do Odoo or ERP Next first.
Odoo will be faster than ERP next.
Okay.
So yeah, we can start with Odoo and then proceed to ERP next.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So unless there's anything else, any comment, any question, that's it for me. And as you can see on our screen, we have the recording bot. So far, our SOP is working well, and also the recording is perfect for now.
Yeah, this is good because right now I see like your connection is not good. You're breaking up.
Yeah.
At least like I see that kind of your connection is kind of yellow, turn to red, and come back yellow.
Hmm.
So to have this recording board, at least like we eliminate this like the weak point, the
Correct.
connection to kind
Hmm.
of to a particular kind of user.
Yeah.
This is another great project which you succeeded,
Hmm.
and I would say I told Natalia about the video. If kind of let's start with the contact form, which was probably like easier,
Hmm.
but kind of this recording board the project, it's kind of also like it's needed, right?
Yeah.
Because if someone wants to conduct any meeting,
Hmm.
I would love to use this method or tactics. I even don't know how to say it's better. Maybe a method, approach. This
Uh-huh.
approach to use this approach kind of like for pretty much every meeting until the meeting is broadcasted,
Hmm.
um, which can be like another story. But this is good, kind of to have this. We actually we have many things which we have done great, but we are lacking kind of videos explaining, right?
Yeah.
Like showing, oh, it is what we did, right? It is what we did. It is how we did what we did,
Hmm.
and the more videos like that we will have, the easier for someone who is coming to us will be to kind of to jump on the train
Hmm.
and kind of and continue going, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. All right. Thank you for that. Anyone else with a comment, suggestion, or a question is welcome. If no,
Well,
okay, you're saying something.
I will say a couple of words about what I did. I
Hmm.
still work on my address. I like it. I had communications, like a complex communications with our KC people, but again, I feel like they kind of they got lost, and
Hmm.
maybe we just lost them. Maybe I'm still hopeful to reconnect at least like with Beatrice
Hmm.
for the community board when we have it.
Yeah.
But for this, we need to have community board.
Okay.
But the general like Kisi project is a success.
Hmm.
At least like we learn something how people can see
Hmm.
and we can improve.
Yeah.
And we me and Kevin, we had discussion that we liked it, and we will most likely we will post something kind of after working a little bit like when Kevin created these videos.
Hmm.
We'll post something on Fuzu or maybe kind of some social media to
Yeah.
invite people kind of new, yeah, like new iteration, right? New sprint,
Hmm.
new new dry run or whatever we'll call it.
Hmm.
but it was good. Generally, it was good. We started moving much faster because now we feel better another side, right?
Correct.
We see better another side,
Hmm.
and that is pretty much it. What else? Yeah, this is pretty much it. But good developments, really good developments.
Hmm.
What Evans did? Evans, are you working on anything, or like what did you, are you with us? Are you still on your like family projects or what?
Okay. For now, actually, I think on the side of my family, everything is okay. I think we managed to be able to settle what was actually of urgency. So fully committed back, and I'm also looking forward. I also like what Kevin said about the issue of the videos. And it's good that he has also mentioned about having Eric on board since I'm here in Eldoret. So it will even be easier to be able to meet up, and we can be able to coordinate during the on-site visits and all that. And actually, I was actually thinking about because this is something that we discussed with Kevin sometime last year about once now the whole program gets like the whole program now starts, because I've been thinking of trying to see how best we can be able to approach, like if it's institutions and especially like schools, high schools. And I was actually coming up just with a list, but I'll be able to share it up with Kevin on what
Hmm.
maybe schools and institutions that might be of interest, and we can be able to approach them once this program kicks off. Yes.
Kind of, yeah. This can be interesting. Um, because we will kind of schools will not work with us until we have a good prototype, but it looks like we
Yes.
are getting closer and closer to a working prototype,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
possibly it is a good idea to start thinking about kind of getting back, like looking for like partners,
Hmm.
especially at schools.
Okay.
That's
All right.
interesting. That's interesting. Also, like for the websites, which is kind of again, it was like as a successful collaboration between you and Kevin, and we had like kind of we have a good. I even don't know how to call it as well. Maybe let's say like assets. Yeah, digital assets as the websites,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and kind of probably. So we have right now we're developing videos, which is a digital asset as well, right?
Yeah.
And like the websites.
Correct.
But we had discussion, and Kevin started this like, did we create kind of a list of requirements? And Kevin said like, we did, but we never discussed them, right?
Correct.
To discuss this like website requirements.
Hmm.
Why did we kind of drop this project? Because in this case, at least like I would love kind of to continue working on the websites. We have still like a number,
Hmm.
um,
Okay.
a number, right?
Yes, yes. So the website requirements are complete as far as I'm concerned. The contact
But we need
form
we need to
part of
discuss and approve. We
yes,
need to discuss. Yeah, we need to discuss and approve them, right?
correct, correct.
Let's make kind of like a like formal kind of community board,
Hmm.
just to meet together and say, okay, it is our requirements,
Hmm.
and and kind of just continue this work
Okay.
because it was good.
Yeah. All right. So can we do this next week Wednesday instead of uh, com- common call? Is it common call or
Community
community call?
call.
Instead of community call, we'll have call community board to discuss the website requirements.
I'm
Go,
available
go,
at any time. Just
go
like
ahead.
again, what I would prefer,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of so. Can you like just like record like announcements, say kind of then we will discuss website requirements,
Mm-hmm.
and the proposal is kind of contact form, like error page, right, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of to send people to the invite page.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, how we are kind of moving people to the invite page.
Yeah.
Um, also subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I'm getting kind of. I stopped sending forwarding you the forms. Kind of Evans use like VP forms, right? Like we need to discuss them too. Whatever is coming to me to email,
Mm-hmm.
we need to have a discussion. And registration module.
Yeah.
It also kind of it also we got lost,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we get something, Natalia? Did we succeed to plug the website through the applet or no?
Yes, yes. We
Yeah.
can log in. Yeah, of course. We can log in Kenya X with LDAP credentials.
Mm.
Why? This is a major event. Like also like a video. Also video, like video, how we did it, how we succeeded. This it's a great development. It's a
Sure.
great development. I'm looking for video. Like it's what we did. It's how we succeed. It's what we kind of what our like goal was, what
Mm-hmm.
our actions were, and it is how we succeeded.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's some
So
good stuff.
from the point, like it should be a discussion, like from the point of, let's say, if we consider Kevin as a coordinator of this project, right? Because he pushed it most likely, it will be kind of Kevin's like kind of story, right? Saying, okay, we found this problem
Mm-hmm.
that like right now we have this problem that we have these WordPress instances and people kind of like, and the bots are registering there, and we thought what to do, and we decided, and plus another problem is that credentials, like whomever is developer, right? Right now we need to assign manually, right? But we possibly want people to have to log into this like WordPress with our credentials. And uh, so we decided to work on this project. I contacted Natalia. You can record like Natalia's kind of approach. Like Kevin approached me. I checked this. It didn't start well, but then I fixed it, and we found the solution, and now it works, right?
Yeah.
So people in this way, people see, oh, it is how kind of it's better to collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also, what I also will do, I will create kind of different spaces for this. For any asset which we have,
Yeah.
I will create a space. In this case, we will give people, uh, whomever want to work on the second sprint or the third sprint, right?
Yeah.
Because your contact form is not best. We'll give them space. Say, okay, you want to work on this, you can look kind of at this, what is there. Um, if you want to create, we will assign you a space, and then um, you can use the space to draft new proposals. Great development. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Natalia, for that. All right. So if there's nothing else, we'd like to adjourn this meeting here until next week. Thank you all.
And Natalia, was there anything else in your week which we didn't discuss? I mean, in terms of the project, our what's next, like developments? Or we
We need to transfer our DNS records for our wiki page.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had like a medical emergency on Sunday. I kind of because I could get kind of to the office only on Sundays, and I don't know. It's not the first week. We have like several weeks which with several Sundays which we failed to do it. Let's plan for this Sunday. It should be okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that is also like a cool project. If we succeed to do this with the clusters. Oh, Natalia, also kind of like Sergey said, the last time Sergey said, I will take